I'm going to finish this by reading the introduction chapter to the cancer industry. It's been nearly 50 years since the war on cancer was declared, and yet more people are diagnosed with cancer and dying from the disease than ever before. I find it extraordinarily difficult to believe that after spending $500 billion on cancer research since 1970, the cancer establishment has come up with literally nothing useful for preventing or curing the disease. If it's true, then they are incompetent, and their astonishing lack of advancement is undoubtedly the most spectacular failure in human history. But if cures or effective treatments have been systematically suppressed from the public, then their actions are criminal in nature, and the blood from over 530 million people who died in the 20th century alone from cancer could be on their hands. Whatever the case may be, I intend to make it clear. Up until this point on humankind's pursuit to end cancer, our primary mistake has been entrusting the same people who profit from treating cancer to provide us with a cure. I haven't spoken to anyone who didn't understand this concept. There is no money in a cure. Why would an industry that generates over $125 billion a year put itself out of business? It wouldn't. So who then do we look to for answers? In 1947, the young American physicist Ernest Sternglass wrote a letter to Albert Einstein telling him about the work he had been doing to reduce X-ray radiation doses during fluoroscopy. To his surprise, Einstein showed great interest in his work and invited the 23-year-old to meet him at Princeton University, where they talked for 5 hours. And that had an enormous effect on my life, recalls Sternglass, because among other things, he encouraged me to pursue my theory, and I finally got it all published. At the end of their conversation, Einstein issued a very important warning. "Don't go back into academia," he said. "They will kill every bit of originality out of you. In order to become a full professor, you have to get approved on every level, and you cannot question the existing ideas too much or else you won't get promoted. Have a shoemaker's job for the rest of your life so that you can do something useful for humanity." My purpose in writing this book is to explore the possibility that, hidden among the vast amounts of information drifting aimlessly through cyberspace, a cure for cancer has already been found. And while a doctor might fear losing his medical license or job for completing such work, a layperson with no medical background like myself can fearlessly make a controversial conclusion when the evidence warrants one. This pure and unobstructed curiosity combined with discipline and an intention to simplify complex information will render a final product on the cutting edge of science that can be understood by those who need it. The American Cancer Society estimates that almost half of everybody alive today will develop cancer at some point in their lives. And the World Health Organization predicts a 50% rise in cancer diagnoses by the year 2020. Unless we figure out what is fueling this explosion of cancer rates and alter our course, a time will soon come when nobody escapes the ravages of this disease. The future of human civilization is at stake, and only one thing is certain. If the answers are out there, they will be found.
Hey, it's Mark. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and definitely hit subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos when they come out. Also be sure to pick up my 3 free ebooks, one on chemotherapy, the other on sodium bicarbonate for cancer and other diseases, and a red light therapy dose guide by clicking the link in the description below. Last but not least, check out one more video on my channel right here, and I will see you in the next one.